today. Today, it's a pleasure to have with us Mr. Gaya Dutta Pandey, Head of Corporate IT at Poly Medicure Limited. Mr. Pandey has a rich experience in core business information technology and is an expert in digital and business strategy. He also has an immense understanding on how growing IT digital platforms are supporting the evolving business models. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for joining us here today. It's a pleasure to have you here with us.
Same here.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, how do you see technology shaping the future of businesses in India?
Very correct question, and thank you for the opportunity. See, this century, you can say 21st century is the century for information technology only. Businesses in our country will be driven by the technology, or you can say IT will be driving, is also driving the business nowadays. Okay, and that too, the India is in the center of all the global attractions, where how India is growing in IT sector. You can say we are becoming powerhouse for the knowledge. Okay, the IT industry covers all IT services, enabled services, e-commerce, online business, software, hardware, products, everything. And the company, I come from a manufacturing sector. Here, our objective, are we are working towards IT-driven organization only. So every decision should be backed up by IT process, and so major part is see in the industry, at least in India, the technology is going to play a crucial role, or you can say going to be shareholder in the company's growth also. So no company will be growing if you are lagging behind that in adopting technology. But of course, it should be wise selection of technology. We should be having proper understanding what we are going to choose, and now it is helping or making our life easier also. Like you see in all the government sectors, earlier there was a huge line. I am sharing my experience. 19th I filed my ITR, and yesterday I got refund also. So IT is making life very easy, and yes, it will further help us in making our success stories. That is what I could say. Okay. So IT is, yes, our life partner. It is going to help us. It is going to enable us. It is going to make us more successful in life. Our success, company success, and country success as well in economic growth, in terms of economic growth as well. Yeah.
Very rightly mentioned, sir. The technology landscape, like you said, is ever evolving, and there are new technologies that are coming in every single day. So, how do you sort of strike a balance between adopting new technologies and ensuring the stability and reliability of existing systems?
Yeah. See, we have to make the balance between both the things. See, every day new technology is coming. Every day we have to adopt technologies. Companies growing, environment is changing. So here we have to. What we are doing in IT for our manufacturing company in healthcare, we have got a very good change. Not only we, what I understand, there should be change management team or change management process in place where we have to keep on updating our team, our stakeholders. Yes, this is what the change is going to come, and you have to adopt it. Okay, and then only you can survive, or we can survive as a team. So first thing we should have in the strategy front, if you can say, there should be change management in process, and then we have to have long-term technological strategy which should drive our entire change, whatever is happening. And then, yes, today I'm using, maybe earlier we were using some legacy system, you can say like Princess or so, whatever it is. And when we have gone in for SAP ERP, there were a lot of hurdle. Definitely users will not be happy to adopt that. So we have to keep them, understand this is what technology is coming, and this is what the future is. So you have to have adoption for this, and then only you can be here, or you can grow along with the company. So point is, yes, we have to have change management place, long-term technological strategy, which should drive our process, and then definitely evaluation should be proper. Whatever we are taking, the evaluation is done properly against whatever technology we have in place. So whether it's going to be value addition or not, And then, of course, training should be given to the users. Whatever we are going to have, that will be only useful if the training is given to our end users who are going to use it, so that it should not be disasters afterwards when we are adopting it. Okay, and that is what the studies should be, ma'am. And then vendor selection also should be the properly. Who should understand our business, who can align with us in long run. And so these are the strategies we should take when we are going to have some new technology. And of course, the balance of that is what the balance point. If you are having instinct, whatever process is coming, that will be as per existing one. And once existing is going to be obsolete, new one will be working. Or otherwise, if we are going to keep some of the old process, how it will be synchronized with the new one. So that study should be in place, ma'am.
Very rightly you mentioned, sir, that that adoption has to be there if you have to stay ahead of the curve. But sir, with latest technology trends, right, sometimes it is difficult to predict how it will go forward. For instance, metaverse, the initial hype that was there when metaverse came, it's no longer there. I mean, now everybody's talking about generative AI, generative AI. So, I mean, as far as the latest technology trends are concerned, right, how can you continuously evaluate and integrate these technologies into your business processes?
So see, it is obvious that change is only the permanent thing. Other things are immaterial. So change will be happening in our life, in around us. It will happen. Okay, you cannot stop it. We have to see what trend is going on, how we are going to adopt it. First thing, whenever some new trends are coming, that we should keep understanding, learning, and then how much it is useful for our company, our environment, and how we can use it. My point is, first, there should be customer value first. Okay, whatever we are going to adopt, how it is going to benefit my end users, my customers, or my consumer sequences. Okay, so why we need a new trend? How it is going to transform our technology from existing one? So these are the things we should see. What are the problem if I am going to adopt something new? What are the problems going to be faced, and then how we are going to overcome that? Okay, how will this change the delivery to the individuals, customers, or my consumers? Okay, and then yes, whatever trends are there, if we are going to adopt something from out of that, how it is going to simplify my architecture? Maybe my current architecture can be complex one. Okay, difficult to manage. But then when I'm going to adopt new technology or new whatever is coming into the market and useful for my business, then how it is going to simplify my uh, current landscape. Okay. So what is the modularity? What I'm going to use or I'm going to infuse in my system? How it is going to, how much it is flexible for us to use? What is the data functionality? What we are going to have for the customers, for the vendors, and how I'm going to integrate? Whether integration will be seamless or not? Okay. So these are the things I'm going to have in mind when we are going to adopt new technology coming as per our emerging trends. And then definitely, third point is how we have to engage our workforce and culture. We have to see whether it is going to be real by culture, or it is going to be adopted by us. So we have to engage our workforce within this. Okay. So it has to be like that. What do people need from the new IT? That we have to predict, and we have to make them understand. Yes, these are the things you need, and you will be getting this one. Okay. So, and the technology, whatever coming into the market, that should be capable enough to help us to take care of our requirements, whatever we are having. Okay. And then the second thing, like in any industry, we are having SLA kind of thing, service level understanding. So we have to adopt service mindset first. Users are my users, and we have to serve them. So these are the things we have to see when we are going to take some new technology from the emerging technologies, whatever coming into the market. Okay.
that every technology that we adopt, it has to serve some kind of a purpose, it has to solve some kind of a
Yeah.
problem, right? It either has to enhance
Yes.
productivity of our workforce, and it has to enhance scalability and flexibility and things like that. So sir, when we talk about enhancing scalability and flexibility of an enterprise, right, cloud computing is one topic that has always been in the sort of spotlight. So what should an enterprise's strategy be when it comes to cloud computing to enhance scalability and flexibility?
See, cloud is another emerging trend in the modern days, and cloud is changing the way industry and enterprises are doing their business. Okay, dynamically, virtualization is in place, and IoT kind of things are there. Cloud computing is like major for manufacturing industry. See, we are complex kind of things, emailing solution, unified communication. Now we have gone into 100% online cloud, SharePoint, everything. So. Point is, cloud computing scalability, we have to see whatever process we are going to start on cloud, how it is capable, whether it will be able to hold our requirement. Like today, I'm having 1 TB of data on cloud. Tomorrow it can be 20 TB. So, what is the, you can say, what is its capacity, whether vendors are capable or not, and then there are those things we have to keep in mind, whether my people will be able to handle that or not, whether our resources are capable enough to handle it or not, that have to be outsourced. And then there are two kinds of cloud adoption in the manufacturing sector, which will help us in if we are going to adopt cloud technology. Okay, one is like direct manufacturing adoption, and the cloud computing has been in some of the key areas now also. For example, we are using in IT, and it should be like on-demand kind of things. Whenever we are asking, it should be scalable. Like I'm asking today, I want 10 TB, tomorrow I want 20 TB, and that much payment only should be given. So these things are there which we have to use to have scalable and flexible cloud computing. Okay, yeah.
Thank you so much, sir, for that insight. So we spoke about a lot of technologies, right? But looking ahead, what are the top priorities, that should be for an IT leader as far as technology is concerned to drive a company's future growth and success?
So yeah, very nice question, and it has to be understood. Like, see, I am only speaking in my company last 6 years. Only one thing, only IT-driven process to be there. IT should drive the business. Okay, IT should drive in the sense decision whatever is being taken by top management should be derived from IT perspective. Like, see, in the company, we have introduced forecast, we have introduced production planning, we have introduced material requirement planning. So my point is, yeah, we have to adopt technologies which is going to help us in terms of enhancing, or you can say optimizing our process. Like we have introduced now automation in our manufacturing process. So repetitive kind of things are happening. Manual interventions are making problems in the quality. Since we are in manufacturing industry of medical devices where life is on task, if something goes wrong, a person can die. So putting automation, AI is helping us a lot. Mistakes are going away. So point is, yes, when we are prioritizing, it should be like adaptable in our business. It should be like we should not put something which is not going to be consumed by our users. See, earlier there were 20 steps to book a production from raw material component till finished goods. Now, we have slowly in the 4 5 years, we could bring it into 2 steps. So backend system is taking care of everything by its own. So the thing is, we should keep in mind whatever we are taking, we are deciding. It should not be like immediately put everything and users are not. So first thing is readiness of our ground where it is going to be used. And of course, then technology, what technology you are taking, how it is going to help your business. And then second thing, of course, IT in the front only, and any priority is that yes, in all the aspect, it should help in business only. And then like communication should be clear, crisp and crystal loud. That makes sense when you have IT infrastructure in proper shape, where whether it is your production process, using HR and HRMS, or your financial process, everything should be seamless. That should be the priority for any company for their future growth. I think I made my point. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. I must say your views on every process in a business being IT driven and every technology should be able to solve a problem. Adaptability should
Yes.
be based on these aspects. It was very well
Correct.
appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm sure our audience also will appreciate it just as much. Thank you so much for your time, sir. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.